Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. If you have stumbled upon me and you're new here, just a little bit of an introduction of myself really. I am the author CL Rose. I currently do have 2 books published. You can find them on Amazon, Kindle, Waterstone. One's a standalone romance and one's a romantasy, the start of a trilogy. I am also a mother of young children, so my life is quite chaotic. And I'm also on a journey at the moment. I am trying to repair my relationship with diet and exercise and how the toxic diet culture of the 2000s really shaped how I approach food, exercise, how I see myself. And I am doing a lot of things about that on this vlog because primarily that's where I'm focusing at the moment, because I've got to the point in my life where really I need to push myself out of my comfort zone, and I need to really get to the bottom of why I'm perhaps feeling like this and how and why I'm the way I am. So today I will be talking about holidays in a way. So just as a background, we've just had Christmas 2025. It was busy, it was chaotic. Christmas is a funny one for me. I've always struggled at holiday time. So Easter, Christmas, going on vacation or holiday, I would call it, going abroad, going away. I do always struggle a lot with that. Now that is down to my eating habits and my diet and my exercise habits. So just a bit of a trigger warning, I will be discussing eating disorders and just toxic diet traits that I know myself I picked up over the years and I'm trying to undo. Right. So, like I said, it has just been Christmas 2025. Bit of a difficult one this year. We've had a bit of a shitty year. On the flip side, it's also been one of the better years of my life, so it's really hard to explain. I've had a family member, my mother-in-law, suddenly pass not long ago, 3 months ago now, just over 3 months ago. So she suddenly passed, which completely spun my world on its axis for me and my husband and our relation. It just completely spun everything in the air, and it was a pretty horrendous time, to be honest. Obviously, we are still in the thick of grief, and every day is different when it comes to that. I've also had a pregnancy loss as well around the time that I lost my mother-in-law as well. I had an ectopic pregnancy in my cesarean scar. I have done a video about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to fully post it yet. I'm going to see how I feel because it's quite an emotional video and it's very difficult to talk about. So that's kind of what's happened this year. That's been the really bad parts of this year. On the flip side, I've had family who have lived far away move locally, and that's been the best thing ever. I have been able to see my sister and my brother so much more, and just seeing them at birthdays and Christmases, and it's been amazing for that. So I'm feeling very confused about this year because yes, it was one of the better years because all of our family have finally been in the same vicinity because we've never really lived in the same place. But then also I've had a lot of heartache this year. So I've got to say, I'm excited for 2026 to come in and hopefully it will be a better year for us. Fingers crossed. So I digressed a bit then. What I was going to discuss today was how the holidays can be quite difficult for people like myself who have the same sort of mental health illnesses that I do. Christmas can be a very challenging time. Very challenging. My apologies. My children are on holiday and they are not sleeping so great. So that's fun. Anyway, what I was saying was Christmas or any kind of big holiday events can be quite challenging. Personally, for me, I can really struggle with them mentally. For example, I find Christmas can be really overstimulating. I don't like the mad rush on the run up to it. I don't like the unwrapping of the presents because it can be a bit like, "Wah!" And then there's so much mess. I don't live in a neat house. I don't. I hold my hand up to it. I do not live in a Mrs. Hinch's life. I don't. I wish I did. I don't have the energy or the commitment. I just don't want to do it. But I wish I did live like that because I think I would feel so much better. But I just also hate cleaning. So it's a really bad sort of thing that I have. But it can be really challenging for me because I find I do struggle with the mess and the chaos of it all. I don't like the unboxing of the presents and trying to, you're unscrewing one thing and you're trying to find the right screwdriver that's going to fit in the right toy, and then you've gone through 3 screwdrivers, and then finally you've opened up the bloody battery thing, and it's always the one you don't want. It's either AA or AAA, and then it's never the one you want. So you have AA, it'll be AAA. So then you'll go and then you'll run out of AA batteries and bleh. Or you'll have both AA. I've been paired of a AA, AAA, ready to go. I've had 3 different screwdrivers. I'm not going to have to stop halfway through. I can put the batteries in and it can be done it. But I got the batteries off. It was those horrible circle batteries. I just hate that side of it. I really hate that side of it. Your bins don't get collected for any reason. I understand bin men need to have the day off. There's no dig at them. I understand that. But I just hate how much mess there is. You fill up your paper bin. My paper bin gets emptied once a month. So that's been fun. And then you got crap everywhere. There's boxes everywhere. There's toys everywhere. The second it hits midnight on the 25th of December, I want to rip that tree down. That tree is pissing me off. I want to get it down. I want to get all my decorations away. It's gone. I'm done with it by this point. So I really don't enjoy Christmas in that respect. Obviously, I love the magic of having children over Christmas. I love having children over Christmas. It's so magical, and I know I'll never get these years back, so I try to not let that get on top of me and ruin Christmas morning or Christmas day or whatever. I try and keep up with make it a bit neater, and I try and put things away, but I also just let the children do what they want, because do you know what? You're only young once, and I've seen a lot of posts lately where people are saying, oh, I'm a bit sad because next year your children will always be a little bit older, and on borrowed time then, aren't you? So I am trying to settle that side of myself a bit more and just really try and soak up the magic of Christmas. I do struggle though, I'm not gonna lie, I do struggle with it. So I'm hoping when I keep doing all this, I'm trying to sort of ease with myself, I am going to be able to also really try and fix that a bit more as well. So that is a little bit of something I need to work on for next Christmas. So hopefully I'm not as overstimulated next Christmas, but we'll see. Thing that I do struggle with is I past have had eating disorders. I have had thing, like I don't really know what the wording is for that. So for example, I felt like I had to earn my food, so I had to exercise so that I could earn whatever I ate. Or I would say, right, well, I know I'm going to eat badly over the next couple of days because it's Christmas and Boxing Day. I know I'm going to eat chocolate and I'm going to eat big roast dinners and I'm just going to eat lots of food. I'm going to be able to go to the gym as much, do you know that? And I would be like, right, so on the run up to it, I would have been really restrictive with my food to the point where I would feel guilty about having chocolate and having those roast dinners and having all that on Christmas and Boxing Day, and it would eat me up all of Christmas and all of Boxing Day and all that time that I was off and meant to be enjoying my time with my family, but I would be worried about those calories I was consuming. So, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not fixed. I haven't fixed this yet. I'm in work in progress. But I knew I wasn't going to be going to the gym that much. And I knew straight away that I was not going to be going to the gym over this time. Because the days I go to the gym was where the days that Christmas fell. Because that days I go to work and I can squeeze in the gym in the morning sort of thing. I wasn't going to work, so I wasn't to gym. And you know what? It's not going to do any harm. Having a week off or 10 days or 2 weeks is not going to stop my progress. It's going to be fine. I'm going to go back to it and it's going to be fine. I'm sorry, this video is going to be super choppy because my children will not go to bed today. I'm struggling with, as I was saying, I really wanted to go into this holiday season with like the mentality of memories and not calories. Think about all the memories I'm making. Think about all the times I am. This is the first Christmas I've had my brother and sister living near me. And we were able to see each other over the Christmas period. Like, it hasn't happened ever, really. Had it once or twice in the last 20 odd years. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's never happens. It was just so nice to just not be stressed about it. Don't get me wrong, there was the odd thought that slipped in. Like, for example, I had a pair of jeans on, and these jeans have got quite baggy lately. Then I must have been bloated or something one day and they didn't feel as baggy. But my brain was going, look at that. You're losing all your progress because you're eating all this food. And straight away, I was able to shut down that thought. And I was like, that's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thing to think and say. Like, there's no way that would be the case. Having a week to 10 days off the gym isn't going to like my process, the progress I've made. But now I have everything in moderation, and it's just so much better to not have that constant worry and thinking about the calories or what I'll have to do to work off this chocolate bar, or well, you know. So I did go into this holiday season knowing it would be difficult, and it would be my first sort of challenge since I sort of myself this sort of task in a way to sort of change how I feel about it, and how I process things. Yeah, it was a much better year. I definitely felt much better in myself. It was nice not to be thinking about all the chocolate I ate because I was with my children, and my children were running and playing with all their toys, and I was with my sister and my brother, and we were playing games, and I wasn't worried about how I looked. From my family, I used to be worried about how I looked. It's just nice. So I really hope this is the start of a change for me. I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry it was super choppy and super random. I normally film when the children aren't home. Obviously, they're on holiday. I'm not able to film as much as I normally do. I do hope this was okay for you guys. If it's something you guys want to follow me with, subscribe, I guess. I don't really understand YouTube. I am new to it. So we are learning together, people. So yeah, that was a good video, guys. If it's not, I'm so sorry. I'll try to do better next time. And I'll wait till they're in school next time. Right, guys. Bye.